Hi, hi. It's tarot time for the week of August 9th. Yes, I did say that right. Just want to say up front, I know I look tired because I am, and possibly a little sunburnt. I know I use 70 sunscreen, but that's okay. It's all good, all good. The sun is shining, and I was out in it. All right, let us do our tarot for the week of August 9th. I think I can remember what this, embarrassing. What's entering the week? I'm picking the cards. What's leaving the week? What wants our attention? And then I think I'll pull a Sacred Mother and Goddesses when we get to that point. Okay, let's see how I do. What's entering the week? Death and rebirth. The rebirth is crucial to hang on to on this card. And I mean, look how beautiful this card is. Look at that. So death is something ending, and the end of something, and then the start of something. So that's basically it for this interpretation. Now I will, give it a little bit more here. Transformation, endings, and rebirth. So I think since it's the death card, I'm going to say it's a big transformation. How about that? How about that? So for anyone watching, perhaps, yeah, it's for anyone watching. And if you feel so inclined, let me know what your transition was that came into your life this week or soon thereafter. What's leaving? Obviously something, if we have the death card. Oh, Page of Cups. To me, this is the dreamer card. So Page is learning. Cups is emotions, but he's a dreamer. He's dreaming up a bunch of different things. I like how the pigs are flying. Not sure about the feet in the air. Well, he doesn't have his feet on the ground. Huh? Cups. Page of Cups. Emotional openness, curiosity. So maybe we're going to be a little closed off this week in the leaving position. I'm going to give it a break. We're going to let our curiosity, our dreaming, our vulnerability take a break. All right. And then, I can't believe I can't remember from 1 week. What wants our attention? Knight of Pentacles. A knight's on a quest. Pentacles is earthly things, material things, outside things. So what wants our attention is, I'm going to pair it with this, our new adventure. Our new adventure is calling us. So this is ending, and this is beginning. Pretty simple. I'll read the cheat sheet just so if only I could find my cheat sheets quicker. Did I say I was tired? Knight of Pentacles, steady progress, reliability, routine. So I think what wants our attention, we're going to have a new routine. I'm just talking about having a routine. I thought it was a card. we picked. How important it is to have a routine, or it can be important, to steady your day. All right, so quick and easy, down and dirty. Something maybe even major is ending, and something new is coming. And maybe let the new. This is a earthly kind of thing, like a material. Material, physical, and this is more imaginative, curious creativity. So we're going to let this kind of aspect go. We might focus on a material aspect. Maybe it's a job. Maybe some of you have a job ending, a new job starting. That would fit. Okay, let's see what the Sacred Mother and Goddess wants for us, wants to share with us. How about that? Sacred Mothers and Goddesses. That's where it was stuck. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, come on. I was forcing that one. Here we go. Here we go. Artemis, independence and empowerment. Could go with this. Independence and empowerment. A new empowerment. And my Pittsburgh accent showing up there. Empowerment. Perhaps that ties in with our new journey, our new venture, whatever this quest is that we're on. All right, let's read the book. Let's read it. AI always has a better, more thorough. Artemis' message: do not be afraid to assert yourself. Be aware of your power as a divine creature. You are sufficient and capable of doing anything you set your mind to. Be confident in yourself and find the courage to stand on your own 2 feet. This may be in reference to leaving your parents' or partner's home. Kind of ties in with the death card too, right? Leaving your parents' or partner's home, being independent in business, or being emotionally independent. It is nice to have companionship and emotional support, but you don't need others to reach your goals and achieve your dreams. Right? Have gratitude for the people who surround and believe in you. Most of all, know that you do not need a partner unless you want one. Alone is not the same thing as lonely. It's an interesting card to get today, huh? This Artemis lived her life on her own terms, comfortable both in solitude and in community. Though she refused to marry, she relied heavily on the love of family and friends, surrounding herself with a circle of female companions. Artemis enjoyed a fulfilling life in the mountains, accompanied by her nymphs, deer, and her adored pack of hounds. Artemis's brother was born only a few days after she was born, yet she acted as her mother's doula during his birth. Thus, she is the goddess of childbirth and infants. She is associated with the protection of all animals, children, and women, unmarried women especially. My friend. Artemis is not afraid to avenge injustice, and yet she is one of the most compassionate goddesses. Artemis and her brother were both excellent hunters with the bow and arrow. They respected and honored the lives of the animals they hunted and often avenged the lives of those killed for the wrong reasons. So, that's our week. The death of and rebirth of something. So the rebirth, I believe, is a new quest. Seems to point to a material quest or a physical. And to maybe put the dreaming aside for the week and focus on this physical material quest. I mean, we live in the physical and the material. So perhaps this is a week to focus on that. And know that you have the power within you to do that, whatever it is. All right, I'll put it into AI. And thank you. Love you. Mean it. Bye-bye.